What up? Big Herc916. Positivity, motivation. Never settle for average. Merch is at BigHerc916.com. Hats, t-shirts, tank tops. And this video is brought to you by Muscle Up Detail Spray. In between your washes, use Muscle Up and have your car looking wet. Good on all your exterior parts of your car. Today I want to talk about the 100-year anniversary of the burning of Black Wall Street. Now, for those who aren't familiar with Black Wall Street, in the early 1900s, in Tulsa, Oklahoma, there was an area, the Greenwood district, and it was very well-to-do. The blacks there were thriving. They had banks, they had businesses, a lot of successful people there. Economically, they were doing very well to them, within themselves in their own community, during a time where you didn't have blacks having things like that. A lot of blacks were still coping with slavery and trying to get educated. But in Tulsa, Oklahoma, you had blacks over there doing their thing, and they were really, creating a future for themselves. And none of this is taught in history books in school, and you got to wonder why. Why weren't we educated on these things as students? Regardless of your race, they never put this in the history books, and now, it's coming to light, and documentaries are coming out about Black Wall Street and what happened. And on May 31st and June 2nd, 1921, a white mob attacked the Greenwood district, and they don't know exactly how many people died, but a lot of people died, a lot of blacks. And they bombed the neighborhood. The establishments were destroyed, and it was basically domestic terrorism on black folks here in the United States. And they talk about this, and people don't know the depth of it, but you're talking about economic wealth that was set back generations. I mean, had those individuals been able to thrive, you would have seen just a totally different America right now, night and day. And the establishment, the white establishment, basically hid this history, because history back then was just newspapers. So those who hid it controlled the newspapers, and at the time they happened to be white. And so the blacks that did know about this, a lot of it was word of mouth, but there was really the documentation was far and few between that you could actually study about how this was a well-to-do area. And the situation, they said, started from supposedly, allegedly, there was an incident between a young black man and a white woman, and then there were talks of possible lynching, and blacks and whites converged on the jail, and it kicked off, man. But you could do your homework and read about it. I'm just going off of what I've kind of read, and what I've heard just through my research and communicating with other people who have discussed with me Black Wall Street. But yeah, they use actual crop dusters, and they were dropping bombs, and you know, several city blocks just burned to the ground. And you know, when I be spitting game, a lot of you youngsters, and even myself, man, you know, I didn't realize how ignorant I was acting in what I had bought into until I set my ass down in a penitentiary and really reflected on my life, because I wasn't a dummy. I was a straight A student. I was, you know, I consider myself, you know, educated. School wasn't something that I did bad in. I did excelled in school, but I didn't apply myself because of just lack of who I was, lack of direction, no guidance. The guidance I had, you know, it wasn't strong enough to push me in the direction I needed to go as far as influence. So I went with the streets, which were more powerful at the time, was more attractive, and I had a mentality that was an all-in-one mentality that, you know, sent me down a dark path. But going back to this whole Black Wall Street thing and remembering Black Wall Street, you know, even at a time where, you know, everybody's celebrating Memorial Day, is that, you know, you guys got to wake up out there, man. You know, a lot of you who are having kids, it's your job now to make a difference in your child's life, and stop making goddamn excuses, man. You know, stop, you know, saying, oh, I can't do this and do that. You can't do whatever the fuck you want to do, man. You can get out here and you can operate a whole business from your phone. You can buy and sell crypto. You can buy real estate. You can import, export. You can do a lot of things that you couldn't do in 1921, 1920s, early 1900s. There's a lot of things we could do now. So let's kick some ass, man. Let's stop acting like we goddamn, you know, we're handicapped, and we're so enabled that you guys have to give us a titty to get us to go. We don't need no goddamn titty. You know, we built a lot of this shit here. We built this fucking foundation that they call United States, and now, you know, we just go at each other over stupid shit and break and knock each other down and critique each other, but yet nobody's mentoring. You know, I always ask dudes, you know how many rappers I reached out to come on Fresh Out to help talk to the young youth? Oh man, none of them want to come on. None of these rappers want to come on, but they steady spitting this gangster shit, which is garbage. Yeah, I listen to it. It's entertainment, but it ain't real. It ain't life, man. It ain't something that you want your kid to do. You don't want your kid doing that stupid ass shit. Yeah, it might get you amped up while you in the gym, but that's it. It goes no further than that. But I've asked a lot of these dudes to come on and say, hey man, you know, on one end, we know you talking this, you making your money, you're feeding your family, doing what you're doing. But hey man, tell these young black kids, man, the real, man. Tell these little youngsters, 14, 15, 13, you don't want no pistol case. You don't want to kill nobody. You don't want to do this stupid shit. Tell them, man, come on here and let's chop it up. You know, let's let them know that there's homies you know that are doing life, man, and you ain't going to see them. Nobody. I can't get none of these dudes to come on the show, man. So this is just a reminder of the mind state, even of the ones who have made it. None of them are going back and saying, hey man, you know, this is entertainment, but man, you shouldn't be wanting to just shoot and kill people and knock somebody down because you have a disagreement. I'm a real one, man, and I try to keep it real, man. And you know, I've been in all type of environments. I've been in places where I've been the only black guy. I've been in places where, you know, I've been with multiple black dudes. I've been in places, you know, where it's just, you know, super uppity, and I've been in the trenches, and you know, I got family members that are everything from a mixture of black and white, And I'm quite sure I got some Spanish family members somewhere. But I don't look at people based on the color. I'm talking about a mindset, man. And a lot of you guys, you know, your mindset is straight shit. A lot of you guys got a good mindset, and you guys, you know, you chime in and you make some great comments, and you see what direction I'm trying to take, you know, my message in. But I'm just trying to, like, at the end of the day, you know, have you wake up. You know, don't feel sorry for yourself. Know history, you know, and if somebody's going to be ignorant, if you got somebody who's racist, you know, somebody who's a Karen, I mean, man, so what? You know, fuck them. They're going to be Karen. They're going to be ignorant, racist. Ain't nothing you could do about it. But you can do you, and you can be a positive influence for those around you and teach your kids something better, and know that, you know, they could be whatever they want to be, you know. There's a lot of successful minorities out there, brothers, sisters out there getting it. And, you know, we need more of them to be a voice, because right now what you see as far as in these videos and stuff, you know, yeah, it's cool. It's entertainment, but it's not a good look for a young child if you're trying to, you know, let him know that there's other options out there. Just like Black Wall Street, man. I don't know how many of you guys know about it or done your homework about it. You know, I've known about it for a while, but I didn't know about it in high school. I didn't learn about it to my grown up days. You know, I had no idea. You know, and to be honest with you, when I seen the first brother I seen driving a Ferrari Testarossa was a brother that I was locked up with, man, and you know, that blew me away, man. A brother in a Testarossa? Come on, I ain't never seen nobody in my neighborhood in a goddamn Ferrari, man. Nobody in no Porsche, nobody in no Aston Martin, Lamborghini. When I seen that, I'm like, dude, sky's the limit, man. Sky's the limit for a brother, man. A brother driving a Ferrari? This is back in the early 90s when these Testarossas just came out. So you guys, you know, don't let these people put these fake limitations on you and you buy into it, man. You know, you can make happen whatever it is. You can create your own reality. You can go out here and get it, man. You can go out here and get it. And one of the reasons why you should know your history is so you don't repeat history, but also so that you can see that you have people before you who were getting it in situations that were way worse situations. They were still getting it. So you can get it too, man. Big Herc916, man. Shout out to all the families and people from Tulsa, Oklahoma, people who are victims of that situation. And hey, man, bless all y'all, man. Hello, I'm Big Herc916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking. Hey. I got that work. Hey. See? Well, y'all in quarantine, I got that work. Split the coronavirus wig, man. Hey. Go to the link in the description and get your limited edition coronavirus wig splitter shirts. Big Herc916 getting down fresh out.